Good morning and welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. We have several special guests today, but my first special guest is Michele Yaroma, Media Coordinator with 100 Plus TriCities Women Who Care. Thank you for being here today. And you've got a big announcement. First, tell us a little bit about the organization, then tell us your big announcement.
Well, thanks for having us here today, Linda. 100 Plus TriCities Women Who Care is a giving circle that leverages the power of one woman into 100 women so that we can give a gift of $10,000 to a worthy organization. And so today I am here with a big announcement. We've heard from 3 wonderful organizations, the Kingsport Ballet, the River, and Washington County Animal Shelter. They are all doing important work in our community today. Mm-hmm. Our women have voted, and the recipient of the 11th Big Give is the River.
Oh boy, that's exciting. And I appreciate you giving us that announcement today, because now we have Stacy Larsen here, who's the Executive Director of the River, and let's hear from her and how this donation is going to make such a big difference in their lives. We are now with Stacy Larsen, who is the Executive Director of the River. Thank you for being here and congratulations on the Big Give.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, tell us what the River is for those that aren't familiar with it and how this money is going to make a big difference to your organization.
Right. The River is a nonprofit of First Presbyterian Church, and we have been around in Johnson City downtown for 18 years now. And we are a ministry that provides services for women. So we provide kind of on 2 levels. We have our basic core services that help women to meet their basic needs on a daily level. So that includes just a safe space to be in the daytime, a place to come and wash their clothes. Ladies can do 2 loads of laundry a day for free, and we provide the soap, the bleach, everything that they need. They can take a shower there, which is huge. We actually have a sign inside the River shower that says the healing power of the shower, because you know, a lot of the women we work with are homeless, and to come in and be able to take a hot shower can just be life-changing when you've had a rough day. And then we also do things like a free snack, coffee, of course. We do feminine hygiene assistance. And the biggest thing that we do is we provide what we call radical hospitality. So we just invite all women to come in, and we don't judge them. We don't have an intake. We just welcome them and try to make them as comfortable as possible. And we also then provide what I like to call our secondary support services, which are a little bit more involved, and they include like our J. Walter Brown Changing Lives from the Bottom Up Diaper Subsidy Program, and that program provides around 5,000 diapers to families in Washington County a month, and diaper baby wipes and things to go with that to help the families out. We also have a program called Welcome Home that is for folks that have been homeless, and when they move into an apartment or a home, you know, they're usually starting from scratch, and so they can come and take a class on how to keep their home clean, and then we send them off with this big kit with all of this great stuff. So really, it's just a lot of different services that help women to help themselves. There's a free haircut day, there's birthday bags for kids, there's art bags that we distribute in the summer, just all sorts of things that help them. And when we see a need, we try to meet it. And the money that we have received from the TriCities Women Who Care is going to be huge. We work on a shoestring budget, so really this is almost 10% of our budget, which is great. And so we're going to be using it, of course, to help us to implement those services, but also we're going to upgrade our children's area, which hasn't been upgraded in about 18 years and had children's furniture from like the 1960s in it. So we're going to kind of bring it into the 21st century, and we're also going to purchase a charging station for television telephones, because so many of our women, especially those that are living on the street, they just don't have a place to charge their telephone. So they'll be able to come in and do it there. And then every year we do at Thanksgiving a pie distribution, and then at Christmas a fruit basket distribution to all of the women that come there. So it's going to help us to be able to provide those things. So I'm so thankful. This is life-changing for our little ministry, and I just want to thank all of the members. Thank you so much.
That's fantastic. Give the information for those that maybe want to give that aren't part of the 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care. What's your email, your website, all that?
Great. It's really easy. The River Ministry for Women at yahoo.com. That's my email. And then also our website is the same thing, the River Ministry for Women, all one word, .com. And you can also reach us at 423-926-8111.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank
Stacy.
you.
Congratulations. And this is such a wonderful organization. I'm so happy to be a part of it. And we'll be back in just a moment to listen to the 6-month update with Maggie Wood from A Step Ahead.
We are now with Maggie Wood, Executive Director of A Step Ahead. She was our big recipient of the big gift for 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care 6 months ago. We now have her on the show for our update. Tell us, Maggie, a little bit about your organization and how this has made a big difference for y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me back. We're so appreciative of you inviting us here today. So A Step Ahead Foundation Tri-Cities, we're a local nonprofit that works to help prevent unintended pregnancy in our region by removing barriers to what are called long-acting reversible contraceptives. So they're the most effective type of pregnancy prevention, reversible pregnancy prevention, and they tend to be the hardest to get, most expensive, most barriers. We're talking about IUDs, the hormonal implant Nexplanon, and the Depo-Provera birth control shot. That's when you go in every 90 days to get a shot from your provider. So we help remove barriers to those and help prevent unintended pregnancy in our region by making them free through clinic partnerships and also providing free, comprehensive reproductive health education to anyone in our community, anyone in our 8-county region. We focus a little bit more specifically on parts of our community that are reporting higher than average rates of unintended pregnancy. So for us here, that's anyone who is at high risk of having what's called a neonatal abstinence birth outcome, which is when a baby is born dependent on opioids or medications for recovery that mama has used while she was pregnant. And then also our teen population. Some of our counties have higher than average rates of teen pregnancy. So we provide free comprehensive reproductive health education, sharing about all different methods of birth control, resources, ways to keep yourself safe, ways to prioritize your health and your relationships. And in the past 6 months, we've seen such an incredible demand rise for our resources. So looking at all of the numbers from over the past 6 months and then 2021 as a whole, and as long as we've been in operation, which has only been since June of 2019, we have provided over 100 free long-acting reversible contraceptives over the past 6 months. And just to put that into perspective, we've provided about 165 over the course of our whole existence. So we've seen the demand really, really increase for our free long-acting reversible contraceptives. We talked a little bit at the Big Give about how demand for reliable pregnancy prevention, especially when the future is unknown and people are losing their jobs, especially due to COVID, has been even higher. So we saw that demand increase over the past 6 months, and we were able to meet it with the support of 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care, which is so incredibly exciting. And we've educated almost 500 individuals over the past 6 months about comprehensive reproductive health education, also sharing about neonatal abstinence syndrome and how to use long-acting methods to help prevent a neonatal abstinence syndrome birth outcome. So that we've seen incredibly exciting numbers, and we've had the resources to meet those demands. We are currently in the process of hiring a second health educator because we've seen such a demand for health education increase in our region. We have one wonderful health educator who does a lot of outreach, and now we're hiring a second, which is so incredibly exciting. Again, with the support of 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care, we've been able to make all of these things a reality. We've been able to meet the needs of our community and provide these incredibly important resources that are even more important these days with the uncertainty of the future that folks are feeling in regard to their own maybe job security or health insurance security. We're also in the process of expanding to new partner clinics. So up until this point, we've had partner clinics where we operate as final payer and make these incredibly reliable pregnancy prevention resources free to our community. We have partner clinics currently operating in Washington and Sullivan County. We have contracts out and are working to expand these resources to Johnson County, Hancock County, Hawkins County, and Greene County, with the hope that we will be in all 8 counties of our region. These are the clinics that we've identified as being kind of the next step for us. So we've been able to make those expansions as well, and people can easily access these free resources in their counties in a way that feels convenient and safe for them. So these are all incredibly exciting developments that we've been able to do because of the support of 100 plus Tri-Cities Women Who Care.
Well, let's add real quick, Maggie, for those that might still want to give us your information, your contact information, website, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. You can find us at astepAheadTriCities.org. You can find us on Facebook at A Step Ahead Foundation Tri-Cities. You can find us on Instagram at A Step Ahead Tri-Cities. You can go to our website. You can find out how to contact us in order to give on our donate page. And if you want to reach us by phone, you have any questions about our resource whatsoever, you can give us a call at 423-415-0277. That's our appointment line. So thank you. We are so grateful for your support.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you so much for that update. Good luck with your continued work. We appreciate it. And thank you for joining us. This is A Closer Look.